Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. I am Erratic Assassin, and you're tuned into another week of Erratic News, the only place where we're everywhere and anywhere, bringing you everything and anything. Where we only wear on the Erratic Show, where we what? Where we in the streets. And we industry. That's how we break down all the latest news to you guys. So thank you for joining me for another week. Let's keep the vibes going. Let's keep it rolling. You know, ain't no stopping, can't stop, won't stop. We living by the code. But let's get right into it. It's been a crazy past week, but let's go. News number one, the biggest news. Hey man, FWD. If you don't know, that's FWD Klerk. He has been declared dead. The boy is gone, passed away. Everyone was in celebration. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of tough because I know a lot of people are deaf. Especially these last 2 years, we've seen a lot of deaf. I've seen, you know, a lot of deaf. It's been crazy for a lot of people. So we do understand being sensitive towards like deaf and stuff and all that. But at the same time, it's like when it's really a tyrant, a man who, you know, just discriminated against people's human rights and put people down, especially black people in Africa. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's going on? And then still showed no remorse for it, still showed no rehabilitation, didn't do any like reparations to try and fix it. And even in still living, he continued on his legacy of racism. It's like, why would we celebrate that? Why would we celebrate him dying? Like, how many people looked at Hitler dead and be like, oh shame, Hitler died? It was like, yay. It was like, yay. Like, we happy, we celebrating. Yes, gone, done. If that's one big W for the year. Yeah, we've been having a lot of essay, like they've been taking all our stars, all our artists, all now finally, yes, let them take one of the white people. You know what I'm saying? Come on. FW like gone. Next one was Monroe. They say Queen Elizabeth is having back pains. They saying God's on the road. God is coming like that. Amen. But we know a lot of people are happy celebrating. And while FW Klerk was dead, you know what I'm saying, South Africans were living. Amapiano is living, the Yanos Blues is living. Major League DJs were out in the States. They've been living life, doing nice, you know, trying to take piano to the world. And they just tweeted that they have a track they're going to be coming back to say with the Doja Cat. You know, everyone's saying, hey, that name better be a proper full government name. One Zandi Dlamini on the track. We don't want Doja, one Zandi Dlamini on the track. On top of that, they just dropped a picture with Metro Boomin. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You know what's the best part about it? And it's like I was telling you guys the other week how we need to start sampling piano to get into the hip-hop, right? Because that's what hip-hop is, and that's how it's created. Major League DJs started in hip-hop piano. Now they're going in there with hip-hop brews. You know, your Doja Cats, your Metro Boomin. So I feel like they're going to be sampling. And instead of complaining, as South Africans we love to do, we should have loved our own and started doing this shit. Let's sample the Yanos. Let's go. We even gave it a name, the Yanos. We gave it, come on, but we don't want to take from, we want to complain and we want to compete against each other. Like, I think sometimes us being so diverse is a problem because we never see eye to eye. We never on the same page think. We're always trying to say my point. Well, like, forget everyone's point. There's a bigger picture. Let's build that. But shout out to Major League DJ. Shout out for ripping the country. Shout out for doing big. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Always bigging up. We love that shit. On to other major news. Major news. Sorry, I was just trying to get that. Got a young tongue tied. I'm a bit tired. This weekend was a lot. It was a lot. The Braai Show with Casper Nyovest. Apparently the ratings have dropped. They're just falling. They're not looking too good. People were talking about all week. You know, some people obviously making the comparison, aka whatnot, especially because it was aka show originally, and now they're saying Karma's coming back to do the rounds. You know, they say Karma come back to do the rounds, just vroom, doing a young drive through there, just pop. So hopefully, let's see if the ratings get better. Let's see if there'll be Casper Nyovest for season 3 of the Braai Show, because that was season 2. Obviously, maybe aka gets it back. Maybe aka comes down, and that's what the people want. Maybe people want Super Mega. Who knows? But we do know the ratings are dropping, and we don't know why. Have you guys watched it? I never watched it, even when AK was there. I just wasn't my cup of tea. But have you guys watched it? What do you think? Why do you think the ratings are dropping? And let's get into that. Talking about shows and ratings, there was a big one that came up. MacG just did his 300th episode for his podcast and chill. So shout out to that. Big number. 300 is a big crazy number. We know 300 defeated like what Leonidas and his all that, you know, 300 Spartans and stuff. All that stuff. But it was a big episode because they had none other than maybe the most wanted man in SA in terms of like people want to beat him, not like most wanted as in sexy or like most wanted as in like to date or something. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's some people's cup of tea. Let me not judge, right? But the most wanted man in SA, Slik Talk, was on them, and again he was talking. This time out, it wasn't so much of the shouts, but he was just explaining himself. I don't know if it's his talk with Slik. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of his. Personally, I'm like a fan, not a fan. I enjoy that he speaks his mind and he's there, but like sometimes what he says and the timing of it is just like there's some integrity to journalism, and I think breaking stories or even just podcasting, like there's arts. I think there's an art to everything you do, so you guys stick to the art of it. So I'm not a big fan of his art, but I'm a fan of, you know. But anyways, the interview with MacG was delicious. It was actually nice. Got a little bit dads here and there. I didn't get to watch the full thing. Got some clips there, but I'll get to watch it. Was it nice for you guys? Did you enjoy it? I saw people reacting. Obviously some celebs reacting, all that. It was kind of like our Kanye, like Slik Talk and MacG podcast and shit was like, I guess the yay and drink champs. Everyone was just waiting to see this controversial man and what he was going to say and what he was going to talk and his answers, you know what I'm saying? So check that out if you ever wanted answers for yourself. Let's go. And while we're on talking about, you know, YouTube shows and YouTube channels, YouTube has removed the dislike button. Like they don't want it, well, not that they removed the dislike, but they're going to not show how many people dislike your videos, and I guess they try to do that for cyberbullying or promotion. I don't think that's stupid. I feel like the point of YouTube was engagement, like just like we talked about now. Casper shows rating drops. YouTube, they can tell you, I don't like this because of 1, 2, 3. That's why we get the comments, that's why they get the dislike video. Maybe keeping the numbers on the dislike video is very important. It could be trigger warnings. Maybe someone saying something racist, maybe it's something bad, maybe something negative that people actually don't want to see up, and because it has 5,000 dislikes, you're like, yeah, let me not listen to it. Or maybe it's some ripped off audio, let me not listen to it. Or maybe YouTube should be looking at, like, if this video has 10,000 dislikes, maybe there's a reason why people are not liking it and we should take it off the channel or something like that. But I feel like it's a very good place to engage, and I feel, I don't know, kind of with the cyberbullying, all this stuff, people talking, insta hiding likes, it's like, dude, I don't think we're helping anyone's mental health. I feel like we run away from this. Like, not everyone's gonna like your shit, not everyone's gonna like your show. Some people might not like it, and that's very good criticism. Like, they just might dislike. Why don't you like it? Oh, because where you take this, or oh, because of that, you know. And you just gotta be fine with not pleasing everyone and everyone not liking you or being happy. But how do you guys feel about YouTube removing the dislike button? And finally, before I end it off, I just want to say shout out to everyone that came to Nouveau Sunset Sunday at the Royale. It was packed. It was the biggest one. It was Mazda, guys. You guys did things. It was hot. It was, the people were hot. The people were burning. It was just you. It was beautiful, beautiful. Love it, love it. Hopefully there's a December one. Let you know when that does happen. But on to music, because we had some new music. So this past week we got an EP from Flvme called While You Wait EP, I guess, while we wait for the album, right? I think he's directing it as While We Wait for the album. Hope you guys heard that. Let me know how it is. Audiomarc finally dropped his product Audiomarc finally dropped his project Trap Addict. So go in. It sounds like, obviously it's for the trappers, sounds like it's gonna be booming. I know I'm gonna be bumping that shit real soon. No, might be hearing it out. If you see the polo, just boom boom, you already know what it is. You ain't gotta ask twice. That's all right. Skhandaworld, so the collective came out with an album, Skhandaworld, Welcome to the Planet. I guess welcome, they're talking about Skanda Planet. People are saying on the streets it's nice, it's vibe. I hope it's got that Skanda sound to it, like that original KO Skanda Republic sound. I really was a fan of that. People are saying MacG was slept on. I've been saying this, MacG is one of the most slept on rappers in SA actually. Township Counselor, his album, I bought that thing, I have that thing physical, that thing bangs. Let me not, it bangs. But yeah, check that out. And then for singles, we got Patty Monroe dropped a single, Madam President. Go check that out. I heard a little bit of it sounding brought up, sound like she's rapping. And then you get my boy Fresh Prince of Rustenburg, the one and only Luna Florentino, dropping 1050, man. And this nigga's dropping every Friday. He's not missing, straight with the hits, consistent. So go jam that shit right now and let it boom, let it bang out the stereo. Love it. Next up, we're on to sports. While we're on sports in the country, first big news: South Africa, esports betting is actually not illegal. They're trying to make it legal. They're looking at ways and looking at entities to make it legal, which is also thinking, I mean, as they're talking about betting on esports, it's like, is esports in SA going to also increase and rise? Is that a thing? Or you know, are we going more into electronic field? Are we going to allow more black kids into electronic field playing and having dreams? And with that, how do we, when there's like a lot of places that don't have internet access or have few or have like little to few internet access, or it's expensive to get it, as well as common electricity, like it's esports electronic. Imagine you jam in there, fucking tournament, it's a tour, it's a competition, you're trying to get into the league, make playoffs, and then gone. So betting is a thing, but actually the sports itself, let's develop that, and also let's develop other sports as well before you can get to electronic. Like let's actually just physically, like let's get like basketball courts, netball courts, soccer fields, like where people can go and train, and coaches and stuff before you even get to electronic. Let's get to the basic human rights. But while we're there, right, and the physical of it, let's say Bafana Bafana trying to qualify for the World Cup, trying to make it into the final round of qualifiers in Africa. They beat Zim. Who else in that group? We beat them 1-0. Came to Ghana on the 14th this past Sunday, and because Zim was on the 11th of November, came to Ghana. We're playing Ghana here at home. 14th of November was this Sunday, and we lost 1-0, but we lost by a penalty, and it was controversial. So Bafana Bafana made an appeal to CAF. CAF made an appeal to FIFA, saying that no, the penalty should not be given. They want to review, they want it taken away, they want maybe even a rematch. You know, but they're saying it was match fixing. The ref, I hope I'm saying it right, MacG Ndiaye, I don't know, Senegalese. So if I'm butchering, sorry, please, if you can help me pronounce it right, let me know. They want to put him on trial. They're accusing him because SA placed, everything was tied with Ghana besides goal differential, so that knocked us out into getting to the next round and actually qualifying for World Cup. Ghana finished first in the group, we finished second, so a lot of people are in arms. They're angry, pissed off. Even during the press conference, one of the Bafana players was breaking down, crying like, nah dog, just unfair. So they call it match fixing. We'll hear what FIFA has to say. We already know what CAF is saying, stand behind the boys, and let's hope, you know, guess that some people are saying Bafana must suck it up and learn from the lesson. Some people are like, actually dog, cheating is cheating, you can't let that shit slide. We'll see what happens. Praying for the best. And other news, F1 news, speeding up, praying for the best. Lewis Hamilton had a crazy race weekend. On Saturday, he could not even do qualifiers. I think he placed 20th. I don't know what happened, wasn't watching, but then they placed him 5th, and then he had a penalty for qualifying. So from 5th position they put him down to 10th position to start the race, right? So he started the race at the 10th position. He was in Brazil, and guess what, by the end of the race, man was first. Man ended up first, the top. Just crazy race, crazy. So he jumped 9 places, just boom 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 through everyone, just synchronized swerving, just whipping that thing, skirt right there, one leading to the top. Now he's 13 points behind Max Verstappen with 3 races to go. It's getting hectic, and that was his 101st win. What an amazing 101st win. Like, you win 100 and then the first one after 100, it's a crazy one. So yeah, let's see what's going to happen there. It's going to be down to the wire, you know. Hope you guys are watching that. I don't watch that much. And just for, you know, basketball update, because we're balling. NBA is crazy. Steph Curry's been going off. Warriors have been going off. It looks like they're the same old team from way before. First in offense, all that defensive, all that. LeBron is injured. Lakers are down. What's happening there? We don't know. Chicago Bulls. Ooh, that new big 3-4 system is looking clean. It's looking fire. Celtics, what's going on? Reigning MVP Giannis and the Bucks. What's good? My Dallas Mavericks. Come on, babies. Let's pick it up. Luka Magic. I need something. Ice Tray still cold in his veins. Washington, they're really doing something they didn't expect it. Hey, Miami Heat, hot. Might take it to South Beach, chill a little bit, but Jimmy Butler working every day, ain't no chill. Tyler Hero breaking out. What are you crazy? There's so much that's happening. And the BNL, yo man, we hope you fix the BNL, and then we can fully support and get in with it. Otherwise, dog, Wednesday night runs, we out there. What's this, Mandeville? No, it's always dope, it's always dope. And shout out, SABC1 has like an NBA update. Shout out to Sensei Juice, that's my OG, that's the big homie. Shout out to Akio, that's also the big homie. They on those, they be talking, they be analyzing. South Africans love ball, that's why you gotta give it to the right people. There's actually a community, give it to the people, feed the people, there's creators. Yeah man, no Groovus maps this week. I'm tired. Spent the weekend with my baby daughter, spent it rocking the road, even setting this up. I'm just tired, man. I don't even want to groove. And plus this weekend I'm going to be in Eastern Cape, you know, just handling the fam, going back to the lollies, chilling a little bit, getting in touch. So if I ain't going to be at groove, I don't even want you to know. Don't see FOMO. I don't. But anyways, you know, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's Erratic Assassin, and you are tuned into Erratic News, where we what? Where we bring you everything and anything, because we what? We everywhere and anywhere, and it's only on what? The Erratic Show, where we in the streets and in the street. Subscribe if you feel the vibe. I love you. Peace. It's E.